did you know that like Travis Scott's dad was boys with Preem back in the day? Like he showed Preem how to play the drums and stuff because he was a musician. So like you got other people like Rakim's. I'm pretty sure Rakim's dad was a musician of some sort. Like Drake's uncle was
Nas's dad was
Oludara, jazz musician, right? Drake's uncle was in he was Grand Funk Railroad.
He was a writer for Al Green.
So like
Drake's dad was a writer for Al Green.
No, Drake's
uncle.
Drake's uncle.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
was a writer.
So
for
like
Al
a lot
Green.
of people who are in the industry now as like affluent rappers as well have ties. It's just not in the rap game. So, but as far as like spitters and then a son who's come up under them, Chris Rivers for sure, and he's developed his own lane. Like he's not Lil Big Pun. He's Chris Rivers. You know what I mean? And
he was called Baby Pun for a bit, but he stopped that.
He switched it.
But like he is like mad syllabalistic. That's why he kind of went with that name.
He kind of has that pun style, but he
doesn't have like the commercial side of like that pun did though. Like,
he just it's more of the more. He holds his ground too, and I respect that. So I respect it on multiple levels. So I definitely got to give it to Chris Rivers for sure.
You look at like ciphers on radio shows and stuff. Like Chris Rivers shows everybody up. An exception to Black Thought.
Black Thought is so
on
nasty.
Any shit.
Vlad bugging, eh? You know that, like, I'm starting to learn Vlad does just troll people. Like, I think he's trying to get at Nas. Like, I think he wants Nas to, like, get at him or something. You know what I mean? All these people, he baits people.
I've been saying,
Yo, Vlad baits people.
Did you hear Black Thought's 11-minute freestyle on Funkmaster?
Flex, that shit's crazy.
He just don't shut up.
No.
And he's so sick.
So sick.
But Vlad,
would you say Black Thought is the most underrated rapper of all time?
100% Black Thought is the most underrated.
Yes, I agree.
Because he doesn't get spoken in the conversation of the greats.
The greatest, yeah.
Because he's the dude from the roots.
Yeah.
But he, hands down, is one of the top 5, top 10 best MCs of all time. And he does not get the props he's deserved. Like, if you had to go Andre 3 Stacks or Black Thought, like Black Thought's got it all day.
I go Black Thought, yeah.
And a lot more people will give it to Andre. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'd give it over.
No, Black Thought all day.
Yeah, takes that.
The sky's the limit when we can go above it.
Man,
how much money in the Reaper know the budget?
But like, man, like Black crazy. Thought, even on like features, like the Static Selected joint, like
even the
only feature to hang with Big Pun on Capital Punishment.
Yeah,
An exception to Twins, but is Twins even on fucking Capital Punishment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Created by collision of the sun and the moon. My sonogram was an image of a gun in a womb. Now assumed to be dark, deep.
Even what's
hotter than heroin in a spoon. I'm astonishing. Honestly, my future looking promising. That my skin tone is that of crystal clean onyx is.
Sick.
Yo, darker thoughts let the beats break like the Amishes. I'm a spark of genius like Mick and Lee Thomas's. Hip hop and body rocking, doing it, Duke. I am the living definition of improving the groove. Like.
Yo, did you hear the one where
put your hero to the river, give him 2 brick shoes? Who lose?
Just cut this video and play Black Thought for the rest of the fucking podcast.
Yeah.
They say you really ain't nobody till somebody loved you. I say you really ain't nobody till, like.
Yeah. I was gonna say, on one of the Roots records, he has a song where he starts off, he raps as himself.
Yeah.
And then the next 2 verses, he raps like Big Daddy Kane and Cool G Rap and does like an impersonation of them.
Oh,
and
man.
It sounds like so dope. It sounds like they're on the record, but it's really him impersonating them.
And Black Thought has one of the coldest lines in hip hop history. Cool Herc ain't never see a royalty check.
1979. Where'd he invent that crossfade? Where was it?
Herc, well, he started the jams.
Yeah, but what?
It was Sedgwick Ave in the Bronx.
Right, but there was a fucking record store he played out of when he invented the crossfade.
I don't know if he invented. I think Grandmaster Flash invented the crossfader.
I thought it was Cool Herc, and he started making beats, and he invented the hype man shit.
No, like the hype man existed, like the MC, the party rocker, like that started with Herc, but I'm pretty sure the crossfader started with Grandmaster Flash. And
I think you're right.
I'm reading a phenomenal book right now called Hip Hop Generation 2. Oh, I was reading it on a trip in Cuba. So like the first chapter is about the Bronx burning and like the history of the Bronx and the Cross Bronx Expressway. The second chapter is all about Jamaica and all about like how hip hop's roots start in Jamaica with the B-sides and dubs. And then the third chapter is all about the gangs in the Bronx and how they became obsolete right before the Bronx burned down and hip hop started. And then the fourth chapter, which was the last chapter I read before we came back, was all about Kool Herc. And Kool Herc's like starting off in Jamaica, moving, the sound system, the first party he threw, all that stuff. Yeah, so I haven't got further than that, but as far as like my knowledge of hip hop prior to even reading any of this, because like, I'm pretty sure that, Flash was the dude who created the crossfader. But like, Herc was the one who created like, he would
2 records at the same time.
And he would do the break beat and then bring the cue the next record and do the break beat, so he would have a continuous break beat for like 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
And then the crossfader made it easier, and I think Flash was the first crossfader.
Well, if any viewer knows, tell him to tell us. Comment.
Definitely.